Tell me, Jonas, you like fishing?
Yes, I really like it. I've been fishing since I was 3, and I just love, because whenever I'm stressed out, or even if I just want to go fishing, I get my stuff, pack it up in my bag, and I would go to one of the creeks that is close to my house, and like.
Now for me, I'm not a fisherman, so what is it about fishing that you like? Because to me, it would drive me nuts sitting there waiting for a fish to bite.
Patience is really helpful in fishing, and just when my stuff got stolen, the whole community, fishing community, even people that we don't even know.
Tell me about that. Tell me what happened that day. It was last Thursday?
Yeah, last Thursday, I was in the water and my stuff was above me on the ledge, on the bank. So I would just go under the bridge, cast into the current, then let it go through. Because all the fish that are under the bridge, I would scare up there, wait for about 5 minutes, and then bring it back.
What happened then? What happened? Tell me about it. So were you under the bridge? Did you see this happen?
No, I just saw somebody pick up my bag and just booktail it.
And where was your bag?
Right on the sidewalk, right where I was fishing.
So you weren't literally under the bridge because you saw it happen?
I was, but I saw them running with my bag because I heard footsteps, and I heard yeah, I heard footsteps, and I was just like.
And that was everything?
Yeah, and then I looked up, and he had my bag booktail in it.
And that had all your fishing stuff in it?
Yep.
What were your thoughts then? That must have been upsetting.
Yeah, it was really upsetting, and...
You went home to mom and dad?
Yeah. Good thing I had my skateboards, good thing I had my rod.
So you had your rod, but everything else was gone. Then your dad put it online. Tell me about the response then.
Over like 2,000 people almost wants to donate to us, my family, to get stuff back for me, and I just really like that, and just...
It must have made you really sad when it happened, but how did you feel when people started posting?
Really, I felt the generosity hitting me and my family, and...
Were you crying when you got home though?
Yeah.
Just because that was your life, was it? Or tell me, like, was it like fishing means that much to you?
Yeah. I was so sad.
What did your parents say? Could they believe it?
Yeah, they believed it.
No, but I mean, could they? Like, were they surprised? Were they mad? Were they upset?
They were absolutely mad, like really mad, and they were like...
Yeah, for sure. What about now seeing this, what Officer Nick has done, and the community and people that have donated? What do you think about that?
Just the generosity is really good, and I really appreciate it.
Nice to live here. Bad things happen, but this turned out to be a nice story.
Yeah.
And what can't you wait for?
I can't wait for me to get back fishing. And
Constable Dick Moeller, I guess, can you tell me when you heard about this?
So I was just on Facebook, and I belong to a couple of fishing groups on Facebook, and I saw that Jonah's dad put it out there that somebody had stolen all his fishing gear, and right away I recognized him as somebody I used to deal with during another program that we did, a hoops and homework program, and I knew right away that I had to help him. You know, I do a lot of the same fishing he does, so I knew it had to happen. So
there's that special bond out there, and that's what the post created a lot of, I guess, reposts or whatever. A lot of people commented on it because of that. Like, it's just a lot of people care.
Yeah, and I think it shows a lot about our community. You know, some of the stores that helped out and donated, I saw on the post like BJ's Tackle, debates out in Brighton. These are some of the stores that are hardest hit during COVID times, and that didn't matter to them. You know, they wanted to make sure that Jonah had fishing gear to move forward. I think that says a lot about our community.
A lot of bad things, a lot of stressful times in this world these days, but it's nice to see, out of a bad thing, nice to see sort of a happy ending.
Yeah, and I think it just says a lot about our community, and that's what I want everybody to take away from this.
And a good kid.
Great kid.
Loves fishing, you can tell.
He does, every single day, man, and that's why I knew I had to do whatever I could, and this is just a little bit, and hopefully it brings him some joy.
Tell me, Pat, when Jonas came home on Thursday, what were your thoughts?
Revenge. Pissed. Mad. I couldn't fathom that somebody would do it to an 11-year-old.
You can see, and I've met you before, but you can tell how much fishing means to your son.
It's everything. The boy is out at 8 o'clock in the morning till 8 o'clock at night, his curfew time, fishing. And he's met people along the river that leave him out little lunches, leave him out little drinks, that he has permission, backyards, and it was his passion. And Thursday night, it was robbed. It was simply robbed. But thanks to,
as soon as you put the post out, that's what I mean. As soon as you put the post out, how quick was the response?
Minutes. The community came together, the fishing community, there are a few different posts on a few different social media websites, and it wasn't as a charity thing. I just wanted to get the word out that, this happened to him, and such a bad thing turned into such a wonderful blessing for him. So,
what's it like to see your boy happy again?
Oh, God, brings tears to my eyes. Brings tears to my eyes. And that's what he is. He wants to grow up. The kid outfishes me every time we go out, and that's his passion, and we're going to follow it, and that's what we want to do for him. So,
you wanted revenge in the start, but you and your wife were saying that's the last thing you want now.
That's the last thing, and I didn't want to turn into a witch hunt. I had so many people jump on the let's get him bandwagon. It's not about that. It's not about that. That night, actually, being who I am, I actually prayed for the guy that did it. To give him. I know the addiction. I know it. I lived it. 10 years clean from it, and I know I was there at one time, and it's sad, but there's no witch hunt. There's no, like I said, a terrible thing turned into a wonderful blessing. So,
and this was just last Thursday.
Last Thursday.
So again, so 5 days later, what a turnaround of events.
We were out fishing yesterday. Actually, he was out fishing Friday morning by 11:30. Somebody had drove right to the house and hooked him up with enough to get him out fishing Friday morning by 11, a local. And it's been phenomenal.
What do you think about the people that donated, Nick, and this community?
It's unbelievable, especially in these trying times and businesses, hurting as they are. It just shows how much passion Cobourgs community has.